All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today in this video, we are going to talk about a CUET 2023 A to Z details, everything about CUET 2023. We'll be talking about form filling details, admission process, eligibility, domain subjects, selection, language, everything, right? So let us take the basic understanding of what CUET exam is and who conducts it. So CUET basically stands for Common University Entrance Test, as you can see on the screen, and it is conducted for both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. But in this video, we shall be talking about specifically the undergraduate courses and the CUET undergraduate examination, right? So the forms are out and it is open till March 12th, 2023. So you can always go ahead and fill this form. Basically, the board exams are going on, so a lot many students are asking, sir, should we fill it before the board exams or after the board exams? It would hardly take maximum of 30 minutes to fill the form. So you are requested to fill the form ASAP and finish it off, so that if at all you are indulged into your board exams, you may not get late. One, you may not forget. Two, and number three, you have the complete understanding of CUET before you get indulged in your board exams. Okay. So, what all universities are under CUET 2023? So, we have 41 central universities such as JNU, Allahabad University, BHU, Aligarh Muslim University, Delhi University, and more than 20 state universities as well. For example, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, which used to have its own entrance exam, now it is through CUET. Madan Mohan Malaviya University of Technology, BR Ambedkar University Delhi, and in the last 4 or 5 years, we have seen that BR Ambedkar University Delhi has grown leaps and bounds. Like everybody is going gaga over BR Ambedkar University Delhi. In fact, it was the highest applied university last year, and we do have 12 deemed university as well. For example, TISS, Tata Institute of Social Studies, which is in Mumbai. It is a great university to approach, institute, in fact. So, and a lot of people think it is only for the postgraduate programs. No, it is not. We have some very good programs for undergraduate students also. Apart from that, we have around 42 private universities also in the purview of a CUET, right? So you can always go ahead and fill the forms like Galgotia, Career Point, APJ, JP, all these universities. Okay, so you have the complete list of the universities when you fill the form. So you can always go ahead and choose the best universities and the best programs from those universities for yourself. I'll talk about everything in detail. Just stick to the video, and I will be talking about everything in minute details. Okay, so CUET 2023 details. Let us first see the take a look of the frequently asked questions about 2023 or last year 2022 CUET also. So what is the last date to fill CUET 2020 from? I already told you it is open until March 12th, 2023, and the exam dates are between May 21st to May 31st, 2023. Uh, you choose the window? You cannot choose the window, right? You'll have to choose it, and then you have to fill the form, and the CUET will allot you the dates. It may be more than one day also. For example, one day they will have your GAT and language test. On the other day, they can have your domain test. So this is how it goes on. Now, how many people took CUET 2022 last year? So last year, CUET was like more than 15 lakh people applied for CUET 2022. I'm sorry, this is not 2023, 2022. And around 9 lakh 68,000 students took the test for undergraduate programs in various universities. And this year, we assume that more than 12 lakh students will appear for the undergraduate programs for various universities. So the numbers are, inflating, and so is the competition. Now, which were the top 6 universities to receive the highest number of applications in CUET 2022? So the top 6 universities with the highest CUET applications are University of Delhi with 6,63,000 applications, Banaras Hindu University 4,36,000 applications. Just imagine, in one university, 6,63,000 students applied. University of Delhi alone. And in BHU, again, 4.5 lakh. Allahabad University, around 2.5 lakh. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, as I just told you, a very fast growing university, and around 2 lakh applications. And Jamia Millia Islamia, again, 1.5 lakh. So you can see these universities, I mean, they are getting mind-blowing number of applications. And if the number of application is growing in these universities, you would understand the competition will also increase, because the number of seats is fixed in every university. See, so higher the number of applications, higher the competition, because higher the cutoff for the CUT score will go, right? So the rising number of applicants in every university give an idea about how cruel the competition is going to be, and how brilliantly well you need to prepare for that exam. Okay. Now, what is the eligibility of CUET 2023? Very simple. You just need to be class 12th pass. Even if you are appearing, that means you are going to appear for your class 12th board exams, then too you can always go ahead and appear for CUET, no problem at all. There is no age limit. You can take a test. Your elder brother can take the test. I can take the test. Our father can take the test. No problem at all. Anybody can go ahead and take the CUET 2023 exam. Now, what is the minimum percentage required in class 12th? See, CUET states that you just need to be class 12th pass. Okay, so that means if you have minimum 33-34%, which is the passing marks in every in every board exam, if you have that, you are considered to be eligible to take the CUET exam. However, there are certain universities who say that if you have 50% marks or minimum of 60% marks in class 12, then you can apply in that university. So applying for CUET, you can apply. If you are class 12th pass, you can apply. Applying for certain universities, now you need to go to that university in which you are applying and see the minimum criteria, the eligibility criteria of that university, right? So you can have the CUET score only if you're class 12th pass. But if that's university, say it says that for BBA entrance, it needs to have 60% in class 12 plus a CUET scorecard. So you can have the CUET scorecard, but if you do not qualify for the university criteria, then possibly you will not be able to sit for the counseling. But in order to take CUET, you just need to be 12th pass. That's it, the minimum percentage required. Okay. Now, what is the paper pattern? See, the paper pattern is almost same as it was last year. However, I would try to explain it from the very basic level, scratch level. So it has 3 sections. Okay, the first section is a language test, and this language test is divided into 2 parts: section 1A and section 1B. Now you will ask me, what is the difference between 1A and 1B? 1A is the medium of the paper. For example, English, Hindi, Gujarati, Bengali, Assamese, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu. These are the mediums of the exam, and they are also the subjects in which you will the language test. Okay. Section 1B is a different thing. Section 1B is basically, suppose if you want to take some BA course, and you want to opt for certain language in that particular course, and if the eligibility demands you to take these subjects, then you will have to take this subject. So this is the basic difference as far as I know. Okay, but and I think this is what the case is. Now, section 2 is domain specific subjects. So what is domain specific subject? You have 27 domain specific subjects. For example, accountancy or bookkeeping, biology, biological studies, biotechnology, biochemistry, business studies, chemistry, computer science, informatics, practice, economics, business economics, engineering, graphics, entrepreneurship. These are all subjects. So what is the point of taking section 2 or the domain specific subject? Every university has a criteria. For example, Delhi University says that if at all you want to apply for a BMS program, which is equivalent to BBA program, you need to have one language. That means from 1A, you can choose a language. For example, you choose English, which is usually the criteria. Then they say that you need to study one of the subjects in class 12th, domain in class 12th. So domain specific should be, for Delhi University specifically, it should be one of the subjects from class 12. However, it is not important for the universities. For example, BHU says that it is not required, right? You, if at all you want to do BBA in, say, Bhimrao Ambedkar University, you just need to take English language test and general ability test, right? Or if at all, even if you are a science stream student, they will ask you to take a test in, say, entrepreneurship or bookkeeping or accountancy or mathematics, whatever. So class 12 student, you are a science student or a commerce student, doesn't matter. Even if you want to do BA, you can go for that program, no problem. You just need to check as to what subject, what is the demand of that university. Is it asking for some specific subject? If it is asking for that specific subject, then you need to take that test. If it is not asking, it is asking only for English language test and general test, then you go for general test, no problem at all. There is no point in filling up a domain specific form, right? So no university, as far as I know, no university says that if you are a science student, you cannot go for BCom, or if you are a BCom student, you cannot go for, say, language studies. You can go for, it has nothing to take with your class 12. You can choose any subject in domain, if at all you want to choose any program in certain university, depending upon the university's needs. However, it is only Delhi University which says that you need to have a domain, test of domain from a subject which you have appeared in class 12th. Correct. So I hope I have made myself very clear. I'll repeat once more. Except Delhi University, no universities requires that your domain subject should be one of the subjects in class 12th. You can choose any domain subject. Delhi University is one exception which says that your domain subjects should have at least one subject from the domain should be in class 12th. Okay. So, and how to choose the domain? For example, you want to appear for BBA in BHU. So you go to the website of CUET Samarth, the CUET website, and there you go, click to the central universities list. There you will get BHU. You go to which program, the program and the eligibility will be given there. You go to the program, you go to the eligibility. Suppose if it says that you need to have in BHU, say commerce, they need to have one English language test. Second, they need to have mathematics test or accounting test. You can take any of these. And third, general ability test. So if you are going for that university, you need to fill these three, right? If you're going simultaneously for GNU, you're applying for French and it says that it needs to have English language and, say, any other subject, then you need to fill that subject also. So it the the choice of the domain specific subjects depends on the kind of universities you are applying, one, and also the programs you are applying. So you need to check the eligibility of every program in every university before you fill the domain specific exams, the subjects. Number three, general test. So general test is something which will test your general affair, general knowledge, general mental ability, basic maths questions, basic reasoning questions. And if you are appearing for this, then you need to have a very basic understanding of aptitude paper. Okay, so this is a very easy exam, nothing to worry about. Now, what is the number of questions in the paper and the marking scheme? So for language test, there will be 50 questions, out of which you'll have to attempt 40. Now students will say that, sir, out of 50, if I know 45 questions, answers of 45 questions, can I mark the answers? No. The moment you finish marking 40 questions, the CUET interface of the exam will say that you cannot mark further. If you want to mark any other question, unmark some other question, and in place of that question, fill this. That means you cannot mark more than 40 questions out of 50 questions for the language. Similarly, in domain, in some domains, you'll have 40 questions, out of which you'll have to mark 35 questions, answer 35 questions, a maximum of 35 questions. And in some domains, you'll have 50 questions, out of which you'll have to solve 45. Now, this is not mentioned as to which domain will have how many questions. Either you'll have 40 in a domain or you'll have 50. If there are 40, you'll have to solve 35. If there are 50, you'll have to solve 45. Okay, very simple. And in general test, unlike last year you had to solve 60 out of 75. This year you have to solve 50 out of 60 questions only. Okay. Now, the marking scheme is +5 for every correct and -1 for incorrect. zero for unattempted questions. So suppose if you have to solve 40 out of 50 right questions, so the maximum marks will be 200, right? 40 into 5, 200. So this is how you can always find the maximum marks of that paper. Now, next question. Can I apply to as many universities as you want? Yes, you can apply to 40, 50 universities as you want. No problem. There is no restriction on the number of universities you can apply to. Not a problem at all. बिल्कुल बिंदास होके यूनिवर्सिटीज का फॉर्म भरिए. No problem at all. Next, does the order of university preference matter while filling out the form? For example, पहली बार में Delhi University, I filled Delhi University, then I filled BHU. Does that mean that I am preferring Delhi University over BHU? No, right? No problem. The order in which you fill the universities has nothing to take with your preference. It is absolutely okay to fill any order, the universities in any order, no problem. How many domains should I choose to take the test? You can choose a minimum of 1, maximum of 6 subjects, depending on the university and program's eligibility criteria, as I've already told you. Now, students ask me, sir, is it important to fill domain subjects? No, it is not important. For example, you want to go for some program which requires only English. For example, some private universities say that if at all you want to appear for BBA exam, you just need to take the general test and language test. So you don't need to fill any domain subjects. But if you are applying for, say, BBA in Delhi University, it will say that you need to take English also, you need to take in language, you need to take either maths or accountancy in domain, and then you need to have general ability test also. So you need to fill all three, right? So if your choice of universities says that you don't require any domain, don't go for it. If it says that you need to have a domain, then you should have to take it. There's no problem. Next, which domain should I opt for in CUET? I have already answered you, right? For example, for a BA and BHU, you need to take only language and general test. So I have already told you that you need to opt for the domains as per the university and the program's eligibility criteria. Okay. Next, is it necessary to take the general test? No. For example, there will be some, for example, for BTech program, right? 99% of the universities do not need any general test for the BTech program. They just need maths, English, reasoning, maths and physics and chemistry and English. So if at all you're going for that, possibly you can go for that also, right? So it is not required to take the general test. It depends on the program and the university you are applying in. Next, what subject should I take if I'm interested in BBA and BMS? So I'll tell you a trick. English in the language, maths or applied maths, any, and general test are widely accepted by most universities. However, BBA and BMS aspirants should also take maths, applied maths. I've already told you. So English and maths or applied maths or general test. You opt for these three papers in CUET 2023. And in 99% of the BBA and BMS programs in Delhi University and other BBA universities, colleges, you are definitely, you are making it. So this completes 99% of the eligibility in the universities. Now, can I choose my CUET exam date? No, you can have multiple exam dates. So ensure that you don't fill any other form or you don't have any exam in that 10 days duration, right? Otherwise, it will coincide and you will have to leave one paper. So ensure, because it is not in your hand. What is the syllabus for domain test in 2023? See, now 99% of the students are haunted by this question, right? What is the syllabus? Do I need to take a coaching? Now I'll tell you. CUET, you can go to the website CUET Samarth and you can find for yourself that it is clearly written. It is clearly written that the syllabus of domain test is strictly based on class 12th NCERT or CBSE books, right? So already you are studying NCERT because you are appearing for your board exams. If you're not studying at NCERT, then to whatever board, you are a UP board student, you are an ICSE board student, then to your course syllabus is similar to what is taught in class 12th NCERT. So if you are taking your board exams seriously, which I'm sure you are, then you don't need to study anything from the domain thing. So 99% of the coaching institutes will ask you to take a domain coaching also, What is the point of taking a domain coaching when you have already appeared for class 12th and you have already studied it? You just need to brush up, take a good test series for that domain, and you are good to go. No problem. Even if you don't take a test series, trust me, if you have prepared for class 12th seriously, if you have written class 12th seriously, you don't need to take any coaching, right? Exception, economics. In economics, you need to study 11th and 12th, both the books, right? Now, do I need to take coaching for domain subjects? Uh, I have already told you, you don't need to, right? How do I prepare for general test and language test? See, general test is something which you might not be very familiar with, right? For example, chapters of reasoning or GK. If you are a PCM student, you might not have thought about GK or reasoning test. There are certain chapters in general test which you might not be very well aware of. For that, you might require a coaching and take a crash course, like 40 days or 50 days of crash course in FundaMakers. Also at FundaMakers, we are starting a crash course for language and general test from 6th of March. We are not touching the domain because we know that class 12 students would already be done with it, right? So we are not doing that. We are just starting a crash course for general test and English language, and you can start it. We are starting the batch on 6th of March 2023. It will be a 4-hour class every day, right? You can call us at 9598333344 to join the batch. It will be online also, offline also. Okay. Now, how many domain tests should I take in CUET 2023? Ideally, I recommend you people taking 5, right? For example, 1 English or Hindi, whatever your mode of your language test is, a general test, 2 papers, and take 3 subjects from class 12 because you have already finished class 12th, right? You are just taking, or maybe you are just taking class 12th. You are an appearing board exams student, so you are very much aware of what is happening in class 12, right? You have taken the subjects very seriously, I'm sure. So 3 subjects from class 12th and English language subject and a general test. If you are a BBA BMS student, then ensure that one of the subjects is mathematics also. So this will ensure 100% guarantee in every BBA and BMS course, also BCom course for that matter, right? So I think you should definitely go for it. Now, if I'm required to answer only 35 questions out of 14 domain subjects, what happens if I solve 38 questions? I told you already, it is not possible. After 35, the CUET interface will not allow you, right? If you are marking the 36th, a pop-up will come that you need to unmark one of the questions in order to attempt this, right? So the maximum limit is 35. What are the top colleges in CUET for BBA and BMS course? Top colleges for BBA and BMS course through CUET, as per my research, is 1, University of Delhi, which offers BMS, which requires you to have English language, applied maths or accountancy, and applied maths or maths, yes, for BMS, and then general test. Similarly, Jamia Millia Islamia, similar thing. University of Allahabad, BHU, BR Ambedkar University, Delhi. In TISS Mumbai, you have a program on analytics, brilliant program, just go for it. And Mahatma Gandhi University and Gujarat University. In BHU, I think there's a BWalk course in financial studies, which is very similar to our BBAs, and in Gujarat University. And you can apply for many private universities as well. You go to the website of CUET Samarth, you see the list of private universities. You can choose the best university for yourself. So these are one of the best universities when you are applying for BB and BMS courses. Okay. Now, why is FundaMakers the best coaching for CUET 2023? As I already told you, we have the classes on Google Meet. Every class is recorded, 4 hours of class every day, complete study material, complete test series, 50 days program, regular doubt sessions, more than 4,000 questions to solve, 20 mock papers. So we have everything what it takes to score a brilliant, percentile in CUET exam, right? Now, this whole document is available on our website also in blog format. In the link, I will give you the link of this complete document. So don't get late. Go to the CUET website. I will show you the CUET website also. Yes, as you can see, the website is cuetsamarth.ac.in. You go here, you have 2 options, sign in and register. If you are a first timer, go ahead and register. If you have already registered, then use the user ID and the password and sign in, and then go ahead and fill your form. I have given you all the details. The uh, exam form is for general category up to 3 subjects. It is 750 rupees. For up to 7 subjects, it is 1500. Up to 10 subjects, it is 1750. And for OBC and for other reserved categories, we definitely have some, concessions, as you can see here. And I wish you all the best. Go ahead and fill the form. In case you want to ask something, you can always dial 9598333344, and trust me, guys, you will get the answer of all the questions. You can directly speak to me by dialing the number as shown here, right above me. As you can see here, it is 9598333344. Just call me, and I will try to solve all your doubts. Right? That will be all for the day. Thank you so much. God bless you. May you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.